Hi guys, Robbie46 here, welcome yourselves back to MotoGP 20 on the Xbox One X. Let's continue with career mode. Round number 2 is going to be Circuit the Americas, and then we go to Termas de Rio Hondo in Argentina after that. So 5 laps around COTA on extreme difficulty. So let's see how we get on there. Electronics is currently being worked on. Right, let's go to COTA and see how we get on. So we are just starting a flying lap. Yeah, it's been interesting around here. I'm finding the development test times very, very weird. In a sense that I can't do them in FP3, and then the AI aren't even doing those times as well. And then we get into, well, I had to go through Q1 because I was about 15th place, so outside the top 10, and yeah, so obviously I had to come through Q1, and yeah, just finding my pace a bit around here, and yeah, the times are not coming easy, that is for sure. I mean, Qatar, again, like the development test times I could not do in FP3, but then I managed to do them in qualifying, so yeah, it's just very, very weird at the moment, and we're looking alright for qualifying here at Circuit Americas. But yeah, the times, like I said, are not coming as easily as they were in Moto2 and Moto3. Moto3 was a piece of cake. Moto2, the times were there pretty quickly, but yeah, here we've definitely got to put some work in. So yeah, I'm enjoying the challenge though. I'm glad that, you know, it's not going to be plain sailing. I do think that maybe the times for the development tests need tweaking a little bit. Hopefully they will do that at some point, because they just seem a bit weird. So yeah, we'll find out if they tweak them at some point. But 1 corner to go. Been a pretty good lap so far. This could be a PB around here as well. 2 minutes flat .1. Is that good enough for pole though? So we're starting on pole position. Pole position ahead of Marquez and Dovizioso. Sweet. So here we go with the race. The track temperature is 91 degrees. So that should be a soft front, but I'll go for a medium just in case. But I'm going to go for a soft rear and full tank of fuel. Trouble is, I don't really want to end up wearing out the Dovizioso's gone for the same actually, so it's Crutchlow. I don't want to wear out the front around here because it's quite a front end heavy circuit. So as I've gone for the medium front tyre. Even though soft might be alright, but I just want to, you know, I don't want to take that risk. Here we go. Circuit Americas aboard our Hertz Suzuki. We've got a pretty decent start. Oh, we're going wide. Too hot into turn 1. Ooh. Oh, Marquez is down. I think he clipped the back of my bike there. But Marquez is down. Dovizioso is in the lead. Cal Crutchlow is coming through, so we have moved down to 3rd position. Okay, well, we've got a little bit of work to do. But we'll see what we can do as the race unfolds. So yeah, Marquez down on the floor after clipping my rear wheel. Well, they're getting away. They're getting away already, which is not a good sign. We'll see what happens down the straight, because this Suzuki seems pretty quick down the straight, which I'm quite happy. Jeez, okay. It won't stop wheeling though. So 0.7 to Crutchlow at the moment. On the brakes. Oh, we're better on the brakes than them into turn 12. I'll tell you what, I have been having a lot of front end issues around here. The amount of times I've just had front end crashes around here. Into turn 12. also into turn 14 because I keep popping a wheelie, and then when the bike slams down, unfortunately it tends to make you lose the front as well. So at turn 1 as well, I've lost the front out a few times, especially in FP3, so it's not been plain sailing, that is for sure. But we are with the leaders at the moment, staying in 3rd position for the time being. Okay, so lap 1 is done and dusted. We're half a second behind Crutchlow in 2nd place. Up towards turn 1. Careful with the front end. A bit wide, but not as wide as lap 1. Might be able to get past Crutchlow soon, you know. Might be able to get him down the straight if we can't get him beforehand. Okay, so 0.4 is the gap. Dovey, there's a little gap to Dovey, but not a huge one, so that's not too bad. I think Dovizioso is going to be our main championship rival for the time being, especially after Marquez was on the floor at just after turn 1. Right, can we get Crutchlow here? We'll turn power mapping onto 2 and slipstream as well. We are closing quite quickly, so we are going to get past Crutchlow. A bit of a gap now to Dovizioso. He must have got a cracking jump out of the hairpin. Oh, the rear was in the air then. Oh no! Uh-oh. That is not good. I was worried. Oh, we've lost a wing. We have lost a wing on the left-hand side of the bike. Oh dear. What is that going to do to the handling? I'll tell you what it's going to do. It's going to make it feel weird. That's what it's going to do. You know, they just clipping me there. Oh, okay. This is a new experience. Because you can't actually lose a wing in time trial or in free practice or qualifying. It just seems to be the race. So yeah, we've lost 1 wing, which I'd rather lose both if I'm honest than just 1, because it's making it feel quite weird. Oh, it feels like it's veering to the right slightly. Okay, we're going to have to go careful now because, yeah, we're a bit unstable. I mean, I did ask the question when they were Milestone released some screenshots of bike damage, and all the screenshots just showed both wings off all the bikes, or some of the bikes. And I asked the question of, if your bike just lands on one side and just slides, will you just lose 1 wing? And they did say yes, and they were telling the truth. So that is a test I wanted to test out at some point. But yeah, I've tested that out now, so yes, you can just lose the 1 wing. But yeah, it makes the bike quite unstable. It's a bit all over the place. And I've got to get used to the handling of it now to see if we can make any places up. We're on lap 3 of 5. So we have got bike damage. We're still quicker than the Aprilia though, because we are closing on Alicia Spargaro. It's still later on the brakes. I'm going in too hot, aren't I? Yeah, I'm going in too hot. The bike doesn't stop as well either. So we've lost some performance in the bike. And I did just see that Alicia was looking behind me, probably like, what the hell was that kind of move you done at the hairpin? Right, wow, this is going to be a tricky end to the race. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get past Alicia. I do not know, but yeah, just completely lost the front. It all started when I popped a little stoppie going into the hairpin, and that just unsettled the bike and then put the front brake on, and unfortunately down we went, low side. Luckily it was a slow corner, and yeah, the bike just slid on one side. Oh, okay. Wow, I was trying to go around him. I know it didn't seem to be working very well, that, trying to lean left, and it wasn't really doing a lot. So that's not ideal. Tell you what, it seems to go from side to side a little bit quicker. But it definitely feels a lot more unstable. And it does feel weird just having one wing. You can definitely tell that you've got one wing on because it does seem to pull to the right slightly. Especially going down the straight. So trying to obviously compensate for that. Okay. Seem to have lost a bit of performance on the brakes as well. The bike's not really stopping as well as it was. So 1 second to Alicia Spargo. Yeah, I think we're going to be finishing in 9th place. But we close up so much on the brakes. We actually got the bike stopped that time, but we didn't actually make the apex. I did say I was having troubles with the front end around here and having quite a few front end crashes, and unfortunately it's happened in the race as well. But that's fine because that is one crash towards our MotoGP compilation of crashes for this season when we get to the end. Oh, that's a bit wide. I mean, we are back with Elise. We might be able to get him, you know. I am kind of starting to get used to the handling now. Now that we've obviously lost a wing. Right, yeah, probably went around the outside there. That was what I was trying to do the previous lap, but it just... I don't entirely sure what happened there. That was just really weird. Straight into the back of the leash. Luckily we both stayed on. So we're on the final lap. So we've got 8th place. That is in the bag. I don't think Alicia's going to be able to get us, especially not down the straight with that slow ass Aprilia. 1.5 seconds to Rossi. We do look like we're closing in on the next group. Have we got enough time? I would probably say no. See what happens down the straight, because we'll close in on the brakes at the end of the straight. Can we catch Rossi? It's 0.8, so the gap has come down a bit. We're closing quite... Our Suzuki is quick. Okay, that's a bit wide. Tell you what, we're on the outside, we're on the wrong side of Rossi, so that's not going to work. Or is it? That puts us up the inside. We're through. We made it stick. Yes, we have. 7th place. 7th place. That's okay, I guess. I mean, we're not going to be leading the championship anymore, that's for sure. Marquez and Marquez are fighting. So the Marquez brothers, they're both way down. Dovizioso has 1. Dovizioso should, by my calculation, be leading the championship now. Let's pull a wheelie to line. Dovizioso done a 2 minutes flat on the final lap. 2 minutes flat, 0.824. My fastest was a 2:02 because we had not such good luck at the end. So 7th place, yeah. Dovizioso leading by 11 points now. Crutchlow up to 30. He's only 4 points behind me. Still 3rd in the team championship though. What about the Constructors' Championship? We have slipped 2 positions to 3rd. Not ideal. So then, no cutscene going back into the garage. I don't know why they got rid of that, because it's nice to just see something of your rider going back into the garage even after a bad result. But so we still got nothing. Still not got enough points. Anything? Nope. Okay. what about now that we've moved on a week? Have we got enough to do any R&D now? Yes, we do. Okay. Right, let's get all the engine people on to this upgrade. It's also worth noting that my contract with the Hertz Suzuki team is only for 1 year. So we can move next year if we want to. Right. Okay, I think that's everyone. Aerodynamics not quite. Right, okay. 6 laps around Argentina. Let's go do it. I couldn't get through Q1. I was 3rd in Q1, so we're going to be starting down in 13th position in this race. Yeah, not ideal. I was literally about half a tenth off of 2nd place, so I only just missed out. But yeah, I don't know what I'm going to be able to do around here. Again, similar situation to development times and stuff to the previous 2 rounds. Right, here we go for round number 3, Termas de Rio Hondo. Here we go. 6 laps around here. It's an okay start. We've made up a few positions. Ooh, that was close to a collision there. Yeah, don't mind me. I'm just here. I don't want to end up with bike damage. We've actually lost 1 position after what we started in. Okay, well, we've made up 1 position now because we're up to 12th. We started in 13th place. Sorry. Just barge my way through on Nakagami. We can't afford to lose too much time on this opening lap. Oh, 3 in 1. Maybe 4 if we get Rins as well. Not quite. Oh, that's Vinales wide. We've got Rins now. Can we get up the inside of Miller? Yes, we can. 5th position. Okay, well, I knew we had some work to do, but we've made our life a little bit easier. We're better on the brakes in Crutchlow into turn 7. Okay. Can we get the inside of him already? Yes, we can. Have we made it stick? Yes, we have. I was in the wrong gear, actually. I was meant to be in 2nd gear through there, but I was in 3rd. So, end of lap 1. 4th position, a little gap to Marquez in 3rd. Oh, Crutchlow nearly into the back of me. I'm surprised we haven't actually got any bike damage at the moment because we've been hit a few times. But luckily they've been fairly light. So Rossi leading, Dovizioso 2nd, Marquez in 3rd. I'm in 4th and Crutchlow is in 5th at the moment. So we're going to be about getting through turn 3. Wow, I was a little bit wide there. You can make and lose so much time through that little kink. And we are losing a bit of time. 0.8 of a second we're down on Marquez at the moment. Be a little bit later on the brakes next time. 0.7, so we've made up a tenth of a second. We're nearly a second ahead of Crutchlow now, so I don't think we need to worry about the guys behind. We can just concentrate on the 3 ahead of us. And hopefully we can catch up to them and maybe make a move. Ooh! Oh, how the hell we didn't come off then. If that was MotoGP 19, I would have definitely been off then, hitting the inside big curb. But yeah, you don't want to be hitting that. Luckily we stayed on. Are we closing in? I'm not entirely convinced we are. 34.1 from Rossi, 34.3 from me. The gap's still 0.7, so we're not really reeling them in at the moment. It's fine. Still early days. Still got a few laps to go. So Just gonna, I mean, 4th place is okay, but we're gonna lose more points to Dovizioso. Ideally, I need Marquez to move ahead of Dovi. However, I've got a horrible feeling that's probably not going to be the case. The gap is still 0.7. So down into the hairpin. Marquez very wide there. Should have closed the gap down maybe a little bit now. Yep, 0.4. I mean, I haven't actually felt too bad around here. It's just my pace hasn't really been on par with the AI in free practice and qualifying. I'm actually finding the qualifying and free practice harder than the actual race. But like I said, I like a challenge, so I'm happy. I mean, the front two are getting away. Dovizioso all over the back of Rossi. Marquez seems to be struggling a little bit now. Oh, well, I've just set the fastest lap of the race, so that kind of explains that. We're past Marquez now. Where are we? Is he up the inside? No, he's not. I left the door wide open. Didn't even trouble the apex that time. Nearly went into the back of me there. Right, can we get a good run through turn 3? Yes, we can. That's much better. Just using power mapping 2 just for this straight for the time being. I need to see if we can reel in Dovi and Rossi. The two Italians really close together at the moment. Gap 0.8 of a second. Marquez has really fallen back now. He's 0.8 behind. He's going into the clutch as a crutch low. So I don't know if he's got some sort of issue or he's already used his tyre up. I don't know. I do know that we are catching these two though. We're going to have 2 laps to try and do something with this. The gap is half a second. Marquez is 1.1 behind. Bagnaia is down. Oh, Dovi almost into the back of Rossi there, which sent him wide. So another fast lap of the race, 1:33.9. We are right with Dovi now. See Rossi just looking over his shoulder there through turn 1. We are both right with you. And we are right on Dovizioso. Get the run through turn 3. Power mapping up to 2. Use a bit of slipstream as well. That's Ducati's obviously quick. In fact, he's catching Rossi, not using slip. He's got to go past. I'm going to go up the inside of both of them. Can we get the bikes up? Oh, a bit of a collision there with Rossi. Are we through? I think we're through into the lead. No, not quite. Rossi is there. Rossi back into the lead. We're on the outside. That will put me up the inside for the next corner. Now we're through. Yeah, that was a... that could have gone horribly wrong. I mean, both me and Dovizioso, Dovi was putting a move on Rossi. I was putting a move on both of them. And Rossi just managed to hold us off on the brakes just about. Unfortunately, we had a little collision. Dovizioso trying to come through now, so Rossi has dropped a little bit now. It's just going to be between me and our main championship rival, Andrea Dovizioso. Can't let him past yet. Don't want to let him past. Oh, if I'm honest, we're on the final lap of the race. My fuel is not looking great. But we'll put it up to power mapping 2 for the straight, obviously. I mean, tyres don't actually feel too bad at all. They look worse than they feel. Okay, here we go. This is the last time down this straight. The rear's starting to move around a little bit, but it's not too bad. 0.3 over Dovi at the moment. That Ducati's going to be quick down here. So we're going to have to go careful on the brakes into the hairpin. Careful with the front end. We don't want another issue like we had at COTA. And we've got a little gap over Dovi now. I think we're pulling the pin. 0.8. This is our time to shine now. If it finishes with Dovi in second place as I go very deep into turn 7, we're through turn 8. Marquez is up to 4th, just ahead of Crutchlow again. Oh, I'll tell you what, our fuel is very, very low. We might not make it to the end, so we're going to have to turn power mapping down. Zarco's had a crash. I might have to go down to power mapping 0 just to make sure we get to the end, because we could conk out any minute. It's going to tick over to 0 very soon. There it goes, it's on 0, but we are just about going to make it. We've won at Termas de Rio Hondo in Argentina. Ooh, that was a good race. We had a bit of action between myself, Rossi and Dovizioso. Yeah, we won overall though. So we're only 6 points behind Dovi now. So we've closed in, obviously, by 5 points. He had an 11-point lead. Still 3rd in the team championship. We're not really going to get any higher. If anything, we'll probably end up going lower. So we've got some more crashes for our compilation at the end of the season. Yeah, that race went much better than Circuit of the Americas. Didn't really have too many issues here, apart from free practice and qualifying that I couldn't really do the lap times. But come the race, I managed to get the job done. It was tough though. Didn't have it easy. We didn't make the best of starts either, really. But we managed to pick our way through, and yeah, managed to do it. So makes up for Circuit Americas, that's for sure. Yeah. Look at our trophies. Now, time to spray. Is there anyone down there? So we're still in the championship hunt, which is obviously the main thing. I mean, it's only 3 rounds that we've done anyway, so it's not a huge disaster that we had a bad result at round 2. But we got plenty of rounds left to go, so that's fine. So next race will be Jerez, and then we go to Le Mans. So I think that they've completely split the official teams and the custom teams now. Yeah, they have. Okay. Well, I might try and get a contract for a different manufacturer for next season, because we're only with Suzuki for 1 season. So we'll have a quick look through. It's Honda, Aprilia, Yamaha. Yeah, let's go for Yamaha. But I'm going to go for Ducati as well to see what kind of offers we get. Yeah, I think that will do for the time being. So that we're fine with who we've got at the moment. Yeah, we'll go with this guy because he's plus on everything. Mario, welcome to the team. We'll leave that one. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave this video here, so thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave this video a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel for more content. I shall see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to wash your hands and stay safe. See you.